are back to complete our Make It Mini Cafe Series 2 collection. In the last episode of Diva Diorama, we opened 6 more Make It Mini Cafe Series 2 capsules and found 4 more new prizes to add to our collection. This means we only have the chocolate dipped strawberries, the hot dog with mustard, and the grape soda left to find. At this point, we are down to 11 blind capsules. How many of these are we going to need to open in order to find these 3 to complete the collection? Let's find out. After our last video, I've decided we can no longer rely on weight alone to differentiate between capsules, as the remaining ones are all similar in weight to capsules that we've already opened. We need to up our strategy, Miniacs. I did some reconnaissance off camera and shook all the remaining capsules that I have to see what they sounded like. This one is similar in weight, and I had suspected that it might be a duplicate of a churro, but it's got like a multi-directional rattle, which is pretty loud. So I'm thinking it might be the strawberries. This is capsule number 15, and it's 64 to 65 grams. So again, it's kind of similar to the churros in sound, but we'll see. We're gonna open it up. Honestly, Miniacs, I don't know why I hadn't thought of this from the get-go. Of course, when you shake these capsules, they definitely have a different sound. And the little nuances, I think, will definitely help us as we continue opening capsules in search of our remaining prizes. So, crossing my fingers that this is the strawberries. I don't know, Miniacs. I think we've seen that piece of paper before. I don't think it's the strawberries. I think that's an indication that that's the churro. Sorry, folks. What a bummer way to start an episode. Yep. It was the same sound. Again, Miniacs, that capsule was from the second Wally World order, just like the first churro we opened. I had hoped because this was from the same order that there would be less of a chance for a double, but I was wrong. So that was another chocolate churros, which doesn't add anything new to our collector's guide here. So this next one also rattles. Could be another churro. Could be another churro. Let's see. The original churro was 65 grams. The original that I opened, but the one I just opened was also 64 to 65 grams. So ultimately, there's a high probability that this is a churro too, unless the strawberries or hot dog weigh around the same and sound similar. We'll see if this is a churro. Okay, so this is capsule number 1, and it's 64 to 65 grams. So we're going to go ahead and open this purely for educational purposes. I hope you're taking notes. Sure enough, just sorting through the contents of this capsule, we encounter another snacky snack paper. Churro. So that was chocolate churro number 3, folks, which again does not add anything new to advance our collector's guide towards the finish line. So those capsules had a definite rattle to them. Let's try changing up our strategy. So this one hardly has any noise at all. No sound at all. There's a very quiet rattle in there. But no slushy sound. So this is capsule number 4, and it weighs 69 grams. We're gonna open this one, but it could very well be a slushie or a macaroon, which we already have. We already have 2 macaroons. Interesting to note that this is the second of the 4 capsules that weigh a solid 69 grams. The first one we opened was the slushie, which is why I've been avoiding these other capsules with this weight. But again, this capsule doesn't seem to have a slushy sound, so it could very well be something different, or another macaron, or a stealth slushie. Well, so far so good. There's no telltale coaster. All right, cross our fingers here. Okay, so... Oh, yes, this is the strawberries. Woohoo! These are the strawberries. Opening a new prize is like finding an oasis after a long drought of doubles. I think this crate of strawberries is so adorable. The crate gives it the feel of the luxury Ichigo from Japan. So maybe I should say this crate of strawberries is so kawaii. And it's surprising that the stems here are actually flexible, like a real strawberry stem would be. Well played, Miniverse. It's the little details like that that add a nice touch of realism to a mini. Bravo! And to go with that, we've got another jar of chocolate dip. This one has a strawberry on it. And we've got another rectangular platter. So actually, very similar to the 2 churros we just opened. And the utensil is a spoon. Yay! So that was the chocolate dipped strawberries, folks. Which brings us 1 prize closer to completing our collector's guide. I was beginning to lose hope that we'd find all the prizes, but we're now missing only 2 prizes, so maybe there's still hope. Let's continue opening capsules. Okay, so this one... This one has a rattle to it that sounds a bit heavy. But there's something that sounds like there could be slushy in there. So maybe we'll put that one down for now. This is number 1869. I think we'll put that aside. We won't do that one. We'll try maybe this one. This one is quite heavy. Has a heavy sound to it. I'm thinking it could be, I was thinking it's definitely the orange float. Not to mention, the last creamsicle float also weighed 72 grams, but it was also from the second order. There's hardly any sound in there, so I'm wondering if it might be the hot dogs, because the hot dogs don't really have, I don't know. There's some shake there. I would imagine there'd be some shake to it, but so crossing my fingers, this is the hot dogs. Cross my fingers. Okay, so here we go. Got that. Got that. This. I'm really proud. Yeah, you know what? This I can tell is already ice cream. Yeah, that's ice cream. Yes. Oh well, so we got another creamsicle float, which isn't too much of a surprise. At least maybe we're getting better at being able to guess what's inside. Moving on to the next capsule. Here we have capsule number 18, and it weighs 69 grams. So this is the third of the 4 69ers that I've been avoiding. But actually, the two that we opened have been unique items. Yes, the first was a slushie, but the second was the chocolate-covered strawberries, so we've already debunked my theory that the 69ers would all be the same. Hardly any sound to it, but there is something rattling in there, and it sounds heavy. 69 grams, so 69 grams. It could still be a slushie, but I don't hear any slushie in there, so let's try and open it. So let's go for it. Let's see if... Let's get this baby open. We can avoid the slushie. And maybe it's a hot dog. I'm crossing my fingers that it's the hot dog. At this point, who knows? Enough talk. Get this baby open. I think we hit pay dirt. Really? Are you sure, lady? Got 1, 2. Oh no, it's the... Dang, another set of macarons. That brings the tally to 3. Of course, we can always use those for a cute patisserie display. Here's a photo that I took of the pastry display at La Durée in Vancouver, Canada. In the left-hand side of the photo, you can see how the macarons are lined up en masse. And since I mentioned it in an earlier episode, here is a photo of some of the pretty little macaron boxes that La Durée is renowned for. So I have to admit that I'm not terribly disappointed that we're up to 3 sets of macarons. But I did want to find that tofu dog, so let's keep going and see what the remaining, 6 capsules have left in store for us? Okay, so this one is very quiet, heavy rattle. Could be either a soda or a hot dog. So, but there is some kind of rattle in there. I think this is a soda. I think this is that or that, because I think this is what's making that rattling sound. That rattling noise only occurs when the capsule is at a certain angle. So I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. Okay. This is probably a soda. And since we've already got tons of sodas, I'm gonna wait on that one. So this one has a non-existent rattle, but an occasional slushy sound? Possibly? This is, how much does this weigh? This weighs 69 grams. Again, this is the final of the 4 capsules that weigh 69 grams. Yes. Could be another macaroon, right? And then we've got this could be a macaroon. Or it could be strawberries, or it could be hot dog. I mean, I don't know at this point. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So this is ball number 23, 68 to 69. And so I don't know. It could be macaroons. It could be another strawberries, I think. Could be a slushie. Could be another slushie. So slushie macaroons or something we don't have yet, which I don't know at this point. Kind of wondering. So let's open the capsule, and looking through what's inside, it doesn't seem like there's a coaster or pastry tissue or anything to clue us into what we're getting. It's another strawberry. Interesting. This second strawberries came with the second order, so we would have only got one with each order. See? That was that sound. So that was another chocolate-covered strawberries. So nothing new is added to our collector's guide. All right, so that brings us back to these. Non-existent rattle, occasional slushy sound. So this one, again, this is a 69 gram. No rattling sound whatsoever. But we're also not getting the slushy sound. I think this might be our last hope for the hot dog, folks. Hot dog, please. This is ball number 6 at 69 grams. And I am hoping that it's a hot dog. Is it? Maybe I shouldn't get my hopes up at this point. Although, you know, if I got another macaroon, that's okay. I could do a whole case of macaroons at this point. If it's another set of macarons, that would bring our tally to 4. Is that right? 4 sets of macarons for every 24 capsules? Well, no need to wonder. We're about to find out as soon as we pop open this capsule and sort through the packets and pamphlets. It's another macaroon. Macaron, if you want to keep it French. And that was another macaron, folks. Which means we now have 4 sets. We got 2 from each order. So does that mean for every 12 capsules, there could be 2 macarons? And with that said, folks, I think that ends this round. Things are getting more and more complicated as we come down to the wire and our capsule choices dwindle. We've only got the grape soda and the hot dog left to find, and 4 capsules remaining to choose from. So I've got to do another round of off-camera reconnaissance to decide what order we'll open them. Stay tuned for the next episode. In the meantime, I hope what I've shared helps you in your quest to complete your Make It Mini Cafe Series 2 collection. If so, please be sure to like this video, or perhaps you have some questions or tips for me. I'd love to hear about your successes or not so successes in the comments below. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified as soon as the next episode of Diva Diorama hits. Thanks again for watching, and remember, growing old is inevitable, but growing up is optional. So do something fun today. Until next time, bye!